Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, if any.
Thank you.
I am sharing on what I have titled Experiencing the Unexpected, and I will have to rely on my notes. Can we really predict our response when faced with fear? I was going away on a group holiday, summer, August 2003 to be precise. It was going to be fun, family, friends, food. I am a bit of a foodie, so I looked forward to this trip. We were going off to Spain, to Marbella, a whole week. Yes, salsa, shopping, sleeping, I imagined it all. I would have the time of my life, or so I thought. In fact, I did, but for one nasty encounter. What I'm about to share is the sort of experience you hear about and you think it's funny, but you never imagine you could be caught in it. You never imagine you could be the next. It's not vivid imagination, I can assure you. It's true, it happened. I experienced it. We arrived in Marbella, a group of 6, my sister, 2 nieces, my nephew, and myself. We spent our first day relaxing and getting to know our surroundings. And then on day 2, the very first day we stepped out, disaster struck. We had rented a car and we drove to the shopping area. We wanted to go shopping. And we found a nice car park, or so we thought. It was a basement car park, and it was very, very dark in there. And then we found the lift. Out of excitement, we forgot about the darkness of the car park, and we all went into the lift. 2 seconds after, or thereabouts, the lift stopped. I froze. I was thinking, now what? We found the emergency button, we pressed on it, and nothing happened. We expected the alarm to go off, but it didn't happen. And this is bizarre. I would normally laugh at these sort of occurrences, but it wasn't funny. It was me. Everybody else laughed, but I didn't. And I tried to calm everybody else that, look, this is serious. We don't speak Spanish. We're in a fix. It got hot in the lift, and we kept pressing the emergency button, and nothing happened. By this time, the level of laughter was so great that the more they laughed, the more I panicked, and the more I feared, and the more I said, keep it down, we're in trouble. But nobody would listen. After a while, I think I ran through all the Bible scriptures I knew. I never imagined this would be my reaction to fear, but it was. And then, shortly after that, my mind was now reading newspaper headlines. Nigerian-born group of 6 in crisis, in lift crisis. It got worse. Family and friends in holiday found dead in lift. It got worse. I imagined everything, and you would have thought this lasted for about an hour. And then all of a sudden, the lift, our rescue came. We were set free by an angry Spanish man who kept shouting, muchos, muchos, talking about the number of us that had gone in the lift. It was at that point we realized the maximum allowed, persons allowed, 5, and we were 6. Anyway, we came out of the lift, all sweating, everybody still laughing, and each time I remembered, my stomach churned. It's the nastiest experience I've been through for a long time. By the time we came out of the lift, we found ourselves back in the car park. At that point in time, I wanted to go home. I wanted to go back to England. I didn't want the holiday. And it's like, we've still got 5 days. The more I thought about it, the more I wanted to be back in good old Selsdon. At that point, we went back shopping, and it was the miserable holiday for me because of just one incident that I couldn't let go of. All of a sudden, someone said, "Would you come back to Marbella?" I said, "Never." But the truth is, I've been back once. This experience set the pace for the rest of the holiday. I read every label, I read every sign, I asked for interpretation where necessary. And I realized that fear is an emotion that you cannot prepare for. When it comes, you react differently. It's different for everybody. And on that note, I'm glad to be alive. That was one experience. And I pray it doesn't happen to anyone I know, because it's not nice. You feel trapped and you feel your end has come. Mr. Toastmaster,